Hello everyone, I'm FMZ and welcome to episode 5 of the European Road Trip with RB Leipzig. Today we are taking a look at 5 matches we've had since we were last together. Don't forget, if you enjoy this content, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, click the notification bell to know when a new video goes up on the channel, and also don't forget to leave me a comment. Right, let's get into it, shall we? And we start with the game that followed the match with Chelsea. The link is up the top for that one. And it was a disappointing 0-0 draw with Freiburg. Not for the want of trying, however. 8 shots on target. The XG at around about 2. So we should have scored at least 1 goal today. We did have that opportunity. As you can see, Olmo missing from the penalty spot to give us the win, as it finished 0-0 with Freiburg. And we followed that up with a 2-1 win against Eintracht Frankfurt. Let's take a look at the goals from it. The opening goal arriving just inside the first minute. Trapp with the ball down the field. Angelino sending it back. Campbell into Olmo. He'll play it to Poulsen, who slides it into the net for 1-0. We made it 2-0 on 11 minutes. Kluivert with the ball on the left-hand side, swinging it into the box. Klosterman will collect it. He will send it on to Ferran Torres, who will fire into the net for 2-0. Eintracht Frankfurt did pull a goal back just before half-time, so with the header off the underside of the bar and in, but they didn't manage to find a second goal as we beat them by 2-1. We then followed that up with a 3-1 win at home to Chelsea in the Champions League. An amazing performance from the lads in this one. Let's take a look at the goals from it. Another fast start today. Yusuf Poulsen with a goal inside a minute. As Kluivert comes through the middle, Poulsen picks it up and gets beyond the defender before firing into the net for 1-0. We made it 2-0 on 24 minutes. Kluivert with the ball on the left-hand side, taking on Kurt Zouma, getting beyond him before firing beyond Mendy for 2-0. Chelsea pulled a goal back just after, though. Timo Werner with the ball on the left-hand side. He will play it back towards Mason Mount, who will fire it into the net for 2-1. But we wrap the game up just before the end, with Heinrichs with the ball on the right-hand side, Adams with the ball in the middle, playing it through for Poulsen, who fired beyond Mendy to give us a 3-1 win over Chelsea. Which means with 4 games gone in the Champions League, we are through to the knockout stages of that particular competition. We've got Stade Rennais to play, you'll see that shortly, and Zenit St. Petersburg to round off the group stage. Can we finish top of the group and get a better draw in the knockout stages? You'll have to wait and see. Back to the action we go with a 2-0 win against Bielefeld. And as you can see, we thoroughly deserved it. Let's take a look at the goals from Sorloth and from Hichan. We have found a habit of scoring early, which is a great habit to have. Campbell through to Sorloth. He shoots beyond the goalkeeper for 1-0. And then we wrapped it up at the end of the game. Hichan with the second goal. Campbell with the ball in the box. Hichan tapping in after hitting the post with the first shot, as we won by 2-0. And we followed that up with a 3-1 win against Stade Rennais in the Champions League. Let's take a look at the goals from this one. Now we fell behind on 19 minutes. Gurasai with the ball on the right-hand side. There is Niang coming into the 6-yard box to slide Stade Rennais in front. But the comeback happened in the second half. Forsberg with the ball on the left-hand side, coming into the penalty area before finding Poulsen. And then Ferran Torres with the shot for 1-1. We made it 2-1 just before the end of the game. Olmo with the ball into Campbell. Kluivert crossing into the middle. Poulsen with a lovely shot into the net for 2-1. And we wrapped it up in added time. Kluivert with the ball through for Poulsen, off the post, collects his rebound to slide it into the net for 3-1 to RB Leipzig. So here is the competition screen, because it's very significant, this one. We are top of Group D. We cannot be overtaken now by Chelsea with a game to play. So we end up potentially with an easier draw in the knockout stages. In the Bundesliga, it is still very, very tight at the top of the Bundesliga. We've moved on to 23 points, as have Borussia Dortmund. Bayern Munich lie in wait, just 3 points behind the pair of us. Then comes Schalke on 18, Bayer Leverkusen on 16, Eintracht Frankfurt on 15, Mainz on 13, Mönchengladbach and Union Berlin completing the top half on 12. Down at the bottom, where you still find Cologne, who are winless with 3 points, Bielefeld have 4, Freiburg in the relegation playoff spot on 5, Augsburg have 7, Wolfsburg have 8, Hoffenheim have 9, Werder Bremen have 11 with Hertha Berlin, and also with Stuttgart. So a short roundup of games there, but very significant ones at that. 2 fantastic wins in the Champions League. We can now park that until February. The game with Zenit St. Petersburg is a dead rubber. Doesn't matter if we win or lose, although it would be nice to not lose in the group stage. In the Bundesliga, it is still very, very interesting at the top. Obviously, level on points with Borussia Dortmund. Bayern Munich lurking behind us. That game next time around against Bayern is going to be an absolute belter, and you will see that in the next episode. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel but like to do so, please click that subscribe button down in the corner. Don't forget, if you've got any comments to make on today's video, please leave them below. Also, don't forget, I'm a member of the FM Creators community and the Passion for FM team. The link to the Discord service is in the description. I will see you next time for Bayern Munich. Until then, thanks for watching. Goodbye.